Emotional triggers can impact your relationships in ways you may not even realize. In this video, we break down what emotional triggers are, how they originate from past experiences, and why understanding them is vital for building stronger connections. You'll learn actionable steps to identify your own triggers, manage your emotional reactions, and communicate effectively with loved ones. Discover how to create emotional safety, respect each other's vulnerabilities, and foster healthier, more compassionate relationships. Watch now to unlock the tools you need to handle emotional moments with confidence and deepen your bonds. What are emotional triggers? Emotional triggers are situations, words, or actions that cause a strong emotional reaction. These reactions might include feelings of anger, sadness, fear, or even shame. Triggers often come from past experiences, insecurities, or unmet emotional needs. For example, if someone interrupts you while you're speaking, it might remind you of times you felt ignored in the past, causing you to feel hurt or defensive. Why understanding triggers matters for relationships. When triggers go unrecognized or unaddressed, they can cause misunderstandings, arguments, or even emotional distance in relationships. By understanding and managing triggers, you can respond thoughtfully rather than reacting emotionally. You can help create a safe and supportive environment for both yourself and your loved ones. Step 1. Identify your triggers. Take time to reflect on situations that upset you. Pay attention to 1. Recurring themes. Notice when you feel angry, hurt, or withdrawn. Common triggers include feeling criticized, when you feel someone is judging you harshly. Feeling rejected, when someone doesn't respond how you hoped, e.g., ignoring a text or not showing appreciation. Feeling controlled, when someone pressures you or makes decisions for you. Feeling abandoned, when you perceive emotional or physical distance from a loved one. Physical clues, sometimes your body reacts before your mind. Signs of being triggered include tight chest, racing heartbeat, feeling the urge to lash out or shut down. Example, if you feel upset when your partner forgets to call, the trigger might not be about the missed call itself. It could stem from a deeper fear of being unimportant or neglected. Step 2. Understand where triggers come from. Triggers often tie back to past experiences. Ask yourself, when have I felt this way before? Does this situation remind me of something from my childhood or past relationships? Example, if criticism triggers you, it might stem from growing up in an environment where you felt judged or never good enough. By identifying the source, you can start separating the past from the present. Step 3. Manage your reactions. When you feel triggered, your emotions can spiral quickly. Here's how to pause and regain control. Pause and breathe. Take a few deep breaths to calm your nervous system. Ask yourself questions. Reflect on the situation before reacting. For example, am I reacting to what's happening now, or is this tied to something from my past? Is there another explanation for what's happening? Choose a response. Instead of lashing out or withdrawing, calmly express your feelings. Example, if a friend cancels plans, instead of thinking, they don't care about me, reframe it. They might have had a busy day or something urgent come up. Step 4. Share your triggers with others. In close relationships, it's important to let others know about your triggers. This helps them understand you better and avoid unintentionally hurting you. How to share? Use I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, instead of saying, "You always make me feel ignored," say, "I feel hurt when I'm interrupted because it reminds me of times I felt unheard." Be specific about what helps you feel better. It helps when you reassure me that you're listening. I feel more comfortable when plans are communicated clearly. Step 5. Respect others. Triggers. Relationships are a two-way street. Just as you have triggers, so do others. To build trust, ask questions. What makes you feel hurt or upset? How can I avoid doing that? Practice empathy. If your loved one reacts strongly, try to understand the emotion behind their reaction. Be patient. If you accidentally trigger them, acknowledge it and apologize sincerely. Step 6. Build emotional safety together. Creating a safe environment for emotional expression is essential for healthy relationships. Here's how. Validate feelings. Even if you don't fully understand someone's reaction, acknowledge their feelings. For example, I can see that this really upset you. Let's talk about it. Apologize when needed. If you unintentionally activate a trigger, own up to it. A simple, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you," can go a long way. Work as a team. Discuss ways to handle future triggers together. For example, if I say something that upsets you, let me know so I can learn. Step 7. Work on healing triggers. Triggers don't have to control your life forever. With time and effort, you can heal. Here's how. Reflect through journaling. Write down triggering moments and explore why they happened. For example, what happened? How did I feel? What did it remind me of? Seek professional help. A therapist can help unpack deeper wounds and teach coping strategies. Practice self-care. Build resilience by prioritizing activities that make you feel calm and grounded, such as exercise, meditation, or hobbies. Step 8. Celebrate progress. Growth takes time. Recognize small wins, like catching yourself before reacting, successfully communicating a trigger to someone, feeling more in control of your emotions. Example of managing triggers in real life. Scenario: your partner forgot to respond to your text all day. Old reaction: feeling ignored and lashing out with, "You never prioritized me." New reaction: take a breath and think, maybe they were busy. I'll ask. Say, "I felt a bit hurt when I didn't hear from you. Can you let me know next time if you'll be offline?" By understanding and addressing emotional triggers, you can create stronger, more compassionate relationships where both you and your loved ones feel supported and valued. Would you like tips on specific triggers or examples of how to handle them?